Does my lighting look okay? Do I look like shit
Looks
or is it
great.
cool? Okay.
Looks great. You're gonna love the way you look.
I guarantee it.
It looks like daylight almost.
It's the basement, baby.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck!
man, it's fucking Super Ghost, baby.
Fucking
Time to crank it
super
up.
fucking ghost.
All right,
Sorry.
let's start the show for realsies this time.
Okay.
Uh,
Now you're playing with power.
ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're so back. I have a special announcement to make. You're listening to Super Ghost. I'm Jerry. Aaron's here,
Mm-hmm.
and baby, we got him back. We got him back. Greg is
back.
Oh, it's so good to have Greg back in the studio with us today. I'm so excited.
Fuck
Welcome
yeah,
back,
dude.
brother.
I'm back,
It's been a minute.
baby. You couldn't
It's
keep me
been a
away
minute.
that long.
And you left us in 480p and you came back in 4K.
Oh yeah. Look at my fibers.
It looks so
I
real.
want to.
Like it's like
I
fresh
know.
out of the Build-A-Bear.
It's kind of listeners become watchers. Watchers, is that what people call themselves?
I think so.
Viewers.
Watch us. Yeah.
Yeah, I am a watcher of the night.
Pod cuckers.
Jerry likes to watch.
I like to watch TV shows and I like to watch movies. I don't really care about watching people play games. I'd rather play them myself.
And
Yeah.
have other people watch you.
Yes, watch me. Watch me as I go. Yeah, man, it's been a minute since we've had the three of us, and of course, for those of you who are wondering, well, what about Beth? Well, now she's gone. We
Yeah.
lost her. She wandered out in the woods somewhere,
We'll
and
get
she's
her
not
back,
our
though.
responsibility. Like she's an adult; she can take care of herself. But like,
We chipped her. It's
you wander out
okay.
in the
We'll find
woods.
her.
Yeah, I just hope that she didn't like trip up or something, fall into Nanny's hole.
Listen. All I know is this. The boy is back in town, baby.
The boy is back. Oh man,
We are so
And yeah,
fucking back, dude. We're so like
yeah.
certifiably
Guess
back.
who just got back today? That wild-eyed boy that been away.
That's a good ass song, man. That's a good ass
Thin
song.
Lizzy, anytime.
Anytime, dude. You know what movie is really good and like introduced me to a lot of like songs
Tonight
like that?
there's gonna
Home
be
Alone.
a jailbreak.
I bet. Can you guess?
Home Alone.
No,
Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
no,
Certainly not Home Alone 3.
no.
I didn't even.
Why
I don't
Why
know.
is this a Home Alone thing?
Because I just watched Home Alone and it's fresh
It's
in my
Detroit
brain.
Rock City. Detroit Rock City introduced me to a
Oh.
lot of like that classic rock that I don't know. I just like it kind of clicked like when I seen those hooligans just, being some
Hooligans.
degenerates like I kind of was, but just in a different time zone like an era. Yeah, I was not in Mountain Standard Time back then.
Do you think like from the Grinch Who Stole Christmas? You know how they have like the Who's? Do you think they have hooligans like hooligans? Do you think they have those, Jerry?
Absolutely. Cindy Lou Who, her brothers were definitely hooligans.
Hell yeah.
I remember they were up to no good. They were trying.
Oh, man.
I remember they took their girlfriends up to the mountain to fuck, and then the Grinch put a stop to that.
And the Grinch violently killed them.
Is that real?
I'd swear to God, watch the movie. They took their girlfriends up to the mountains. Like they were like, "Ooh, the Grinch is he's scary." But
Oh yeah, in the Jim
their
Carrey
motives
one.
were
dude.
yeah, their motives were
No
absolutely
way.
to fuck.
That's right. Yep.
Oh man, that's
I
crazy.
thought this was gonna be some like Grinch horror movie, which I'm sure there's something like that out there.
The second it becomes public domain, some asshole's gonna do it.
Oh, just like they did with Winnie the Pooh. Fuck, what a train wreck that movie was.
It's the least creative thing.
I hope when we go into the public, I mean, we're always public domain, but like I hope somebody makes
Yeah,
a
we're not
horror movie
trademarked.
based on Super Ghost, and like
We're not trademarked, unfortunately.
it's just
No.
this. This is just
Yet.
this is the movie,
Yet.
except yes.
So, hey, speaking of hooligans, why don't we get into some super important breaking news? Let's see what's Britney Spears up to right now. Unrecognizable Britney Spears leaves wine bar with champagne flute as family remains concerned.
What's happened? What's
That's
going
the-
on in
that's
this
just a
show since
typical
I've been gone?
Saturday.
It's fucking. This is a Fox News exclusive. It's time for Britney Welch.
Britney Welch.
Yeah, we went a couple of weeks where we didn't really know what to talk about for news because
Right.
there wasn't really a lot going on. So
It looks like I can't leave ever
talking
again.
about Britney Spears.
Yeah, dude.
I can't leave ever again because look what's happened. Listeners, I
the
apologize.
show went fucking
It just
downhill.
went to shit.
It's the
Yeah.
community meme, all right? And I came back with the pizzas.
Yeah. So I mean, but now Britney's failing us because she hasn't given us anything cool in the last little while. Like there's no lighting.
I mean, of
cigarettes on
course she
planes or
hasn't.
anything.
What are you talking about? It's 2025.
I
But
mean,
she was doing some cool stuff for a little bit. She was dancing with knives and shit.
When
and
was?
then she
When do you
was
think the knife dance was?
That was last year, I think. But like, there was other things, and then she lit that smoke on that plane. That was pretty cool. Too.
that was fucking sweet though.
The
If I
knife
were-
dance was in. The knife dance was in 2023.
Oh,
Just that
yeah, it was
shit.
last year. In my brain, I'm always a year behind.
That's
I keep
that's the mountain time
I
zone.
keep thinking that 20 years ago I was 10 years old.
I liked seeing the shit on like Facebook and Instagram where it's like you thought that this was 20 years ago. This is actually what 20 years ago was, and it'll be like you thought the fucking Sega Saturn was 20 years old. Oh, buddy, the 360 is 20 years old now. Like holy shit, man.
It's true.
Actually, there was something that did come up. Someone made a Super Nintendo shoe.
Oh
saw that, I think.
yeah, I saw those. Yep.
Yeah. Someone made a Super Nintendo shoe. Where did I see that? Should have probably
about-
had that ready.
What about that other thing you guys were talking about how that company that makes all the RAM is going into like
Oh
AI now?
God.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So
I didn't read
Greg-
read much about it. I just read a headline, which I thought was.
the headline is enough. I mean, we know enough about the situation. So if you don't know, if you're a console gamer and you haven't touched PC, well, now's probably not a good time to switch.
Yeah.
Unless you're buying a pre-built that is on a very, very good deal because
Many of them, the pre-built, it's going to push the price of pre-builts up too.
pre-builts are going to go through the roof. That's why I'm like really anxious to see what this Steam machine is going to look like. Because even if it is like $1,000, it might not be that bad. All
I'd
things
say
considered.
Yeah.
They're being cagey on the price because of market conditions.
Because of well, that and tariffs and a whole bunch of other shit. But yeah, so because of AI, it's
data centers
it's-
and the like.
Yeah, and it's just eating
Oh.
up RAM. So Greg had sent us this fucking article saying that Crucial, who has been in the game for as long as I've been
30
doing
years.
anything on how many?
30 years.
30 years.
They've been in
Jesus.
the PC hardware business for 30 years.
I own Crucial shit. Like I have Crucial. Like they're like a huge name brand in PC gaming. And just in PCs in general. Like they're just a huge brand. Anyways, they are what did you say they're doing? They're completely stopping like retail distribution or something?
So I believe, again, now take this. I didn't read the article. I skimmed the headline and then like the little like blurb beneath it. But it sounds like Micron, which I think is their parent company, is they're basically, like, long story incredibly short, just getting out of the consumer business and selling directly to data center AI ventures and things like that.
Yes. It's awful.
Holy
I mean,
shit.
I've recently thought about doing a few upgrades in the new year on my PC, and I thought about switching to Ryzen, but there's no point because if I switch to AM5 Ryzen, I got to switch to DDR5, and then it's kind of like, well, I could get 32 gigs of DDR5, or I could get a new graphics card. Uh, and Greg, you and I were talking about this last night while we were playing some fucking Space Marine 2.
Oh my
Hell yeah, brother.
god.
We'll,
Yeah,
we'll get to that
More on that
Um,
later. More on that later, brother.
for the Emperor. Um,
For Rocket
so
Stone.
we were talking about this last night, and you had made the joke. You made the joke about you could either get like this component or you could get 32 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, I said
Oh,
no.
I know what it was.
I was like,
CPUs.
yeah, I was like, you could buy a new processor or 32 gigs of RAM. Was my joke.
It was like you just said it as like a one-off, and then I started looking at the CPUs, and I was like, yeah, so they're cheaper now. Like I could upgrade my CPU and get like a pretty significant boost in my CPU for quite a bit less than it would take to upgrade to 32 gigs of RAM. When Greg, you upgraded this year, right? In
It was
March, I
last year.
think.
It was last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
For what was it, 70 something dollars?
It was less than $100. I got 32 gigs of RAM.
Yeah. So-
I now again these are Best Buy prices, but Best Buy it was selling 64 gigs of RAM for over $1,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, it's
Is it-
fucked. It's totally fucked.
Is it normally
That's
like,
Best Buy, but it's
No, but I mean, that's
What-
fairly normal now.
is
so
it normally
what's-
like less than 100 or something?
RAM is
Way
usually like
less.
the cheapest thing you can buy for your computer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
It's
like,
usually
I-
like such a simple upgrade.
and when I did the upgrade, I remember telling Jerry like this is the cheapest way to get a noticeable performance boost in your system when I did it. Because again, it cost me less than 100 Canadian dollars.
Yeah. It probably cost you like $70, Aaron, to do what he did. Or
And
less.
it's going up because they're using it all for you said it was the AI like super
Yeah, data
centers.
cent-
Oh, okay, data centers.
the data
yeah.
centers and stuff. Yeah,
The fucking Walmart
need-
super center.
they need RAM and they need hard drives, and yeah,
All the Walmart supercenters are just eating up all the RAM.
I
Fucking
wonder
But
if
for
there's been
what?
I wonder if there's been like a noticeable increase in like hard drives. Like, do they use SSDs or like maybe it depends on the kind of hard drives they use. But like RAM is RAM, but maybe they use different kinds of hard drives.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was
And
just
hard drives,
like,
I guess there's plentiful supply.
oh, fuck,
Yeah, I
man.
don't think we got to worry about those. Because doesn't it have something to do with like the type of chips that are in RAM?
Maybe
Right?
I don't know. I didn't
'Cause
look
it's-
into the details.
I think it's the same problem that happened with the GPUs when all the crypto miners were picking them up.
Yep.
I think it's a similar issue.
AI strikes again, motherfucker. It's ruining everything.
Yeah, it is. It did help me do a pretty cool setup, though.
That's true. It's good for some things, but goddamn, man, like
At what terrible
even-
cost?
Yeah, right. The cost of upgrading my RAM.
well, if it was like
But yeah, this goes hand in hand with last week's conversation about the Steam machine. Like at this point now, Aaron, you probably will be better off to get a Steam machine than a pre-built PC. Depending on what the price is. Like Linus from Linus Tech Tips is thinking it's going to be like, it sounds like
He did a
700,
pretty
800,
smart
700.
breakdown.
He did. Yeah, that was we talked about that last week. It seems pretty accurate. And like he was very reasonable about it too, because he was like, these are the prices like at their historical lows. Here's what it's probably at now, but also keep in mind like Valve is not like a regular consumer. Like they're not paying MSRP.
Yeah.
So who knows?
But he was
I
also
still
saying that they're not really going to get cut a deal because they're not ordering it like a big enough quantity. So like they're actually not getting that good of a cut from the actual suppliers.
yeah.
Because I think he said like the amount they had to commit to was like some insanely high number that for like the first launch of this device, like they weren't going to commit to that. So
I
Yeah.
I hope to get 700 to 800 would be. I mean, it's a little higher than I was expecting, but I mean that's still
I
good.
think-
That's still better
I
than
think
a
That's
that's
pre-built.
Canadian, I think. Oh,
No, I think Linus works in American.
he does?
Yeah.
Isn't he in Vancouver?
He is, but he knows where his viewer base is mostly located out of.
Oh, fucking traitor.
Yeah, that's still
But
pretty
I
good.
hope you hear this, Linus. You
but no,
fucking traitor.
like, but yeah, I think like that 700 to 800 range is probably what I would expect it to be.
Yeah.
That'd be good,
Yeah,
man.
I think I said something the last episode that it'll probably be like $10.99 Canadian, if I had to guess.
Is that
Yeah, probably
Roundabout.
somewhere in there.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
still pretty good. I
Aaron, are
feel
you
like.
still feeling Steam Deck?
I'm
Like, or Steam Deck, Steam Machine? Like, is that still, because you said before that you have no desire to like build a PC.
yeah, and I mean, with just hearing about all this shit that's happening now with like parts prices going up and everything, and then not only that, but like going and buying like a pre-built, that shit's always so expensive because they cram like the fanciest fucking cases on them, and they're like, oh look, here's a fucking koi fish and a tsunami on the side of it, like.
Sometimes a
You can get
lot of pre-builds are like
HP Omens are good for that.
I would say look at like computer stores that are selling pre-builds because a lot of them are selling just like pretty reasonable setups. Like
That's good.
like what's that American computer chain? Is Micro Center in Iowa? Because I think that's a good one.
I'm not sure.
I think Micro Center is like
No,
kinda everywhere,
there's
I
a
think.
Reddit thread from a year ago that says Iowa needs a Micro Center, so I'm guessing not.
That was probably me. No,
Anyway,
but-
there's a lot of places. Like if you go
Iowa needs a fucking Micro Center, and I want another goddamn Jimmy John's.
Dude, please, I'd annihilate some Jimmy John's to be honest, but
Do you like Jimmy John's?
fuck yeah, I'm all in on Jimmy John's.
I think it's pretty mid.
Oh fuck you. Well, I'm still on board with the Steam Machine. I'm just
No,
kidding.
man, listen, I'm a Jersey Mike's man. Jimmy Johnson goes screw.
Oh,
You heard that from Greg.
we talked about this on another episode. What are we
We
doing?
definitely
Yes,
did. We always talk
Jersey
about
Mike's.
Yeah, well,
is the
we
shit.
just want to make sure that you understand how we feel about it.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm remembering. This is all like flooding back into my brain.
And Aaron, if you
now.
ever bring
Yeah.
up Jimmy John's again,
I'm fired.
I swear to God,
You have Carol from
You're
HR
fucking
take me
out.
off payroll.
you're out. You're out.
No, Jersey Mike's
Um,
is good. Yeah, Steam Machine is gonna fuck. It's gonna fuck so hard.
It's good. I can confirm. I mean, I'm like, again, as I said in the last episode, I've done some extensive testing with SteamOS with Bazite. Yes, I'm using a 3080, so I have a significant boost, but I think there's going to be some really interesting things that even testing on the Bazite ecosystem that I'm not seeing, because there's going to be a lot of stuff tied with like FSR and Steam's own kind of built-in, like they have, like if you press home and A, it brings up like a side menu, and there's a performance tab on that menu. And I think what the goal is, because it's almost like, I think it's like missing some stuff right now. I think the goal is going to be that there's going to be community profiles for optimization. So
That's
like,
cool.
because it's Steam Machine and it's across the board like a console, like there's not going to be varying degrees of parts and shit. Like I think there's just literally going to be like, hey, this fixes like screen tearing or like stuttering or some shit. I also noticed too, after some more testing, every single Steam game that launches, it forces a shader cache, which is like amazing because half of these fucking companies have been not doing that. There's so many games that have launched that had no shader cache that ran like dog shit, and it's like it took them like months to just throw an update to do a shader cache, which is absurd. Like, I'm sure, Greg, you've seen that before too, right? Like with certain games that just like didn't like one of the Monster Hunter games not have a shader cache?
No, Monster Hunter games have a extensive shader cache before they load up.
Do that?
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Think back to when we first played Rise.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There was a
There was
long
like a
shader
bit of a bit. Yeah, it was a bit of a wait there for the shader cache. But I mean, it's necessary, you know. Like, I feel like it's a cool thing that Steam is like, yep, you're gonna cache these shaders or else, and then it forces you to do it. And yeah, and now that I've spent like about a week with SteamOS, every single game that I've thrown at this thing has either worked as good as it does on Windows, or sometimes it runs a little better.
You know,
Even like shit like Cyberpunk. Like I was still having the same issues with Space Marine as I was having on Windows. So it's like, okay, I
yeah,
guess
same.
we're even. And at this point now, I don't know, because it's snappier. Like SteamOS is way snappier, for obvious reasons. Like it's not going to be like the go-to for a lot of people to do what I did, but I use my PC mostly for like video games and watching movies and shit.
Yeah.
So like I have it rigged up now where it's just like I boot it up and it just feels like I'm booting up a console. But I still do want a Steam machine. Even though I have a 3080, I still do want a Steam machine. Like I want one to fuck with.
Yeah.
If that might sound crazy, but I still do want one.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Like
I'll,
I'm
I'll take
hoping
your 3080 if you're just gonna Steam machine.
start up a
Yeah.
computer
You'll have no use for that piece of garbage. I'll take it. Don't worry. I'll take it off your hands. I'll
It's
do you
so
a favor.
loud, man.
I'll
It's
do you a
so
favor, Jerry. That
loud.
thing is so loud and it's so heavy. The heat it generates. My God, this summer is supposed to be unbearable. I'll take it. Don't worry.
Dude, I'm not kidding though. Like that thing does put out some crazy heat. Like it's kind of insane how hot it can get and how loud it can get. The fans are awful on them. Like no good. I even thought about doing a D shroud and throw a Noctuas on there, but like that's a whole thing.
That's the whole thing. It's not that bad.
I mean,
Nothing to be that loud where it's like that. To me, at least, nothing would ever be that loud where it feels like it would be worth it to do the work.
we finally got to play some video games together.
Oh,
And it was really, really cool. Aaron, I'll let you
At long last.
describe your time starting up Space Marine 2.
I was actually curious more so about like how like because it was your like first foray into the world, and so like that first tutorial mission, I'd
Dude,
be curious
okay.
to see what you
So-
thought of that.
I thought that Warhammer 40K was just gonna be some more like StarCraft or like just more space shit, more Space Wars, Star Wars shit. But no, it's like
Space Wars.
space conflicts. Like
And
it's
you know what? In some ways it is.
Mhm.
Like StarCraft was originally going to be a Warhammer
Oh.
game, and then
It
they
was?
didn't get the licensing. Yeah, that's what the Tyranids are, just like the Zerg if you look at them, and the Terrans are just like the Space Marines if you look at like the little sprites and designs. And stuff like that.
Damn.
yeah, man. The whole thing is just it's so fucking brutal. Like there's just this like this the constant presence of this like machine god thing. Or like just in the tutorial mission, you're getting blasted with like the Messiah or the was it the Mago whatever the fuck the
The Magos.
yeah
The
Magos
Mega.
yeah the Omega
all the Mechanicum people talking about the Omnisaya, and the Omnisaya is. I mean, we don't. This is not the Warhammer episode. I can tell you all about all of that. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, there's I've played this game with Greg just being a narrator in my ear. Like I asked him to do it. Like it wasn't like he just was doing like an actually for an hour and a half.
no
Like,
yeah like it's
he-
super interesting
he
man.
was there's a lot of crazy lore to these games. Like even just on the walls. Like you look at the
Oh, yeah.
wall and Greg was like, "See that thing?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "This is what this is." And I was like, "Oh my god, I wish I didn't know that. That's horrific."
It's
What was the thing? It was like a person that's like
So
built into the
there's-
wall.
so basically, for a lot of reasons, in the Imperium of Man, AI is outlawed because there was like a technological uprising. So AI is outlawed. So any kind of smart computers don't exist. So what
I guess the
happens
RAM
is
is cheap there.
the RAM is damn cheap there in the Imperium of Man. But so like all like the menial tasks that would normally be performed by like computers and stuff like that are performed by essentially people. So if you're walking on like a ship and there's a door that opens up as you walk to it, that's controlled by a lobotomized person who's like basically kept alive in the wall, and their whole purpose is open door, closed door.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, it's dark.
That's I never would have known that had it not been for Greg here because like yeah, the game didn't tell me anything about that. Not that it needs to, but like
Oh,
there's just there's this world already just from the tutorial mission that I played already seems so fucking interesting and like it seems so deep, man. Like that's
What did you think of the like the delivery of like how it escalates just constantly and like
that shit
how the game
was
plays?
dude, so first off the game is like I hate to say it, but it has like Dark Souls feel mixed with like the Batman Arkham games because you get like for sure with melee, like you got the like the way it has like a very heavy feel to it, especially when you dodge and shit. Um, that
mhm.
shit just feels good though. Like so the parries for sure, dude. I suck dick at the parries. When you nail them, oh, it feels so good. Like when something's flying at you and you see a little blue flash, you hit LB, like you saw through it in the fucking air or something, or like you just smack it with your
Just grab it by
shield
the
and then,
tail and just splat it.
dude,
Curve
or
splat.
the when you what is it when you get like the gun mark thing on it, so you flick it
Oh, you
away
do that.
and then you're like,
Oh god, that's so
pow,
tight.
how you like me
The zoom
now?
in gunshot.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, the zoom in gunshot is so good.
It's so fucking awesome, and yeah, even like the guns feel really fucking good too. It's not like you remember like Fallout 3, how like when you zoom in, like so this is your gun, and you zoom in, and it's just like I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't really zoom in. Like
It does like a little zoom in, and it
For
goes like
for the
"Wah!"
listeners, Aaron just kind of made a gun
He
with his
tried to hold
hand
us
and
up.
then pushed it closer to the screen. So
yeah,
whatever that means.
but yeah, everything about the combat and
Aaron tried to take my wallet.
give me it, Greg. Give me your plushy wallet. God damn it.
I don't have one. I'm just a cat.
But
It's a it's a puppet. Search where you need to.
No, not that
give
wallet.
me them batteries, bitch.
Not my furry ass wallet.
Oh no. Space Marine. Space Marine rules though. The combat
Back to Space Marine.
the combat feels so
Ah.
good, dude. And I'm really fucking psyched to level up the perk tree for the so for the listeners, there's 8 different classes I think, and they all play pretty differently. Like what would you guys play? The assault and the what else?
I
Well,
think I
that's
played a Vanguard.
you don't get to choose those though for the main story, right?
The main story, you're just the guy.
Oh
He
yeah.
he he plays with all the different classes
Yeah.
basically.
Well, when we chose those classes, we were playing like a different part of the game that I hadn't played myself until last night.
Yeah. But
I hadn't played it either, honestly.
dude, that was a hell of a tutorial mission though. Also, like probably the coolest part is when the game is like, "Hey dog, look out there." And then you see this fucking tidal wave of aliens like just rolling down the
I know.
hill. And then
It's so good.
you can see them like barreling towards you from just like yards and yards and yards away and like you're like holy fuck, how am I going to survive this? But I mean, you're a fucking like super duper soldier who's had like mecha surgery or whatever they said, so shit is just ape shit, and the multiplayer was fucking tight because of course we annihilated that boss, dude. We knocked that fucker out of the park.
Yeah, it
Oh
was
yeah.
cool. Yeah, the co-op is really really good for the game. Just even on like a story level, like just doing like the campaign. That shit's fun as hell. Like it only takes you like between 10 and 12 hours. Greg and I did it
And the
from start to
campaign,
finish
yeah,
last year.
campaign is full co-op as well.
Yeah,
Hell
like
yeah.
We'll
start
have
to
to do
finish.
some because we will have to do some because there more of those co-op missions unlock with the campaign. Like
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
there's like I think more than half are locked behind campaign progress.
Dude, I'm fucking
Yep.
yeah, I'm ready for that shit. I'm down whenever. That game was
I'm fucking
it's
down
so
anytime.
fucking cool. I've never played a single
Greg has been
Warhammer
clamoring
game.
for this.
I want to level up that bulwark. God damn it. That shield and axe fucking combo, dude.
Oh
It's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Axe isn't even in the main campaign. That was added just for the multiplayer. It's sick as hell.
Hell yeah.
I spent an hour with Metroid Prime 4 last night.
All right. Dish it up.
So, immediately I noticed that it looked incredible on Switch too, because it's in 4K 60. Now, it asks you, do you want to play 4K 60 or do you want to do 1080p 120? So I was like,
Oh.
well, 4K 60, obviously. So then I get into the game, which, by the way, gets you into this game immediately, like with urgency. Shit is going down. It's so good. Like, it's just like, yep, Samus is here. Time to fuck all this shit up. And
Before you get to start, can I ask you a question?
yes, you can ask all the questions you want.
All right. How did they take away Samus's abilities this time? Because she's got to be like, fuck's sakes, man. I can't ever have anything.
So it's actually kind of interesting how it gets taken away this time. And it makes more sense than just like, I got blasted. And then like you just
By a
lose all your
cowboy.
shit. Yeah. So yeah, like it starts off, it escalates pretty quickly. There's a really cool first boss. Um, you realize so I just got done playing Metroid Prime 3 on Wii. Like I literally finished that like 2-3 weeks ago. Not even. And what was immediately apparent to me was that a lot of stuff, like as far as like the mechanics go, from that game, they kind of carried over to this game. And while it might seem like, well, doesn't that seem like a bit of an outdated thing to have? Not really. Like it still works really cool. Like as an example, the amount of ways that you can play this game for controls is kind of crazy. You can play with a controller, and then essentially what you do is um like in Metroid Prime 3, there was a mechanic where like because you're using the Wiimote to aim, right? So there was a mechanic that when you were locked onto something and it would have like different like weak points. You wouldn't be locked onto the weak points. You'd be locked onto the enemy and you'd have to aim at the weak points to hit them.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
this also has that mechanic. And the way that it does it is once you lock on, you could just like very easily move the gyro on the controller and it just moves like a reticle around. And it feels really smooth, really responsive. Like it's not like all over the place, hard to control, have to reset it all the time. It's just like very subtle and very like responsive. So there's that control scheme. Then there's also the control scheme where you can literally use the Joy Cons and play it exactly like it plays on Wii. Like you can aim with the fucking the one Joy-Con and then move with the other one. Or you can get real fucking crazy and you could flip that Joy-Con over and use it as a mouse. Like you can
Holy
do like
shit.
a mouse. Just like put it on your leg and just mouse it up. Mouse it up, boys. And yeah, all three of the control schemes and like there's a lot of like customization that you can do as well, going in through and being like setting the sensitivity specifically for like mouse, specifically for gyro, specific like there's a lot of things that you can kind of alter in there to make it play like you want it to play. There's a lot of different like options too for like, well, when you lock on, do you want it to fully lock on or do you want it to lock on and allow you to like free look within that lock on? Like there's a lot of cool little things. Um, what's really cool though, like I said, to go back to something that I said just a second ago, it definitely feels like an older style game, but like in a lot of really good ways. Like it has controls that I would imagine someone who's totally new to this series are going to be like, this is a different kind of control scheme for a first person shooter. But like, that's the thing. This isn't really a first person shooter. It's a fucking first person Metroidvania. At the end of the day, like it isn't like a blasty blast to blast, like your way like, I mean, you are blasting shit, but like it's not the same as a normal first person shooter. You're scanning a lot of shit. In this one, I like again, I'm only like an hour or so into it, but one of the mechanics, and Greg, to go back to what you were saying, the way that you lose your power in this, I'm not really sure where I am right now because some shit goes down and like I think Samus is in like a completely other like dimension or like timeline or some shit. Like she got like sent to some other weird ass place
Huh.
and yeah, she's totally stripped of everything. And it's like she doesn't even have a double
Oh,
jump to start with.
really? Now I might have to shell out some dollars if Samus is totally stripped of everything.
Do you get Jerry?
Yeah, so Greg's back. So um yeah, you even lose your double jump in this one at the beginning, which is not
By
like
the
the other.
gods.
Yeah, like you really have nothing to start with. But the first few things that I got, I was like, okay, this is pretty different. She like this one seems to be focused on psychic abilities. So like
I
Oh
did see
yeah.
that.
you flip into the scanning and you'll be like you see her hand come up and she's like pointing at stuff and like moving shit with her hands, or you can like do telekinesis to like bring shit to you. Like some of the puzzles, early puzzles, very simple puzzles so far, are like going and taking like these orbs like from a distance, grabbing the orb and then like holding on to like a button and then releasing that button when you aim at like a slot where it needs to go. So like that's one of the telekinesis things. Um,
I'll give her D's orbs if she wants.
dude, another thing that kind of startled me. You know how what?
No, I'm laughing at myself.
You're laughing at yourself like that?
I know. I know.
Holy shit, dude.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Continue.
That was
It's been a long
maniacal.
day, guys. Guys, it's been a long day.
So one of the things that really startled me in the other games, I don't know if you know this or not, but like if you are up close to like a wall and you like fire at it and
Oh
it
yeah.
creates like you could see her face like in
Yeah.
the visor. I did that last night. I had like a charge shot and I shot it at a wall and her face is so fucking detailed that it scared the shit out of me. Like it is unbelievably. I'll send it in our group chat later. I was like, oh, like it kind of like it really took me, but like it grabbed me by the surprise, like
Like a
fully.
fucking Fatal Frame ghost.
Yeah, dude. Like Samus, her whole ass face was on my screen and like
You're like, who are you?
incredibly detailed. So after playing it for a bit, I settled in on the dual analog controller setup. It feels really, really good. But I'll tell you, I switched over from that 4K 60 to that 1080 120. Oh my god. Guys, that game feels so fucking good in 120. And Digital Foundry, I think, did a thing where like they said that the only thing that's affected by dropping the resolution is literally the resolution. It doesn't lose any of the graphic fidelity. So like all it's doing is just lowering the resolution. And
Hell
it
yeah.
still looks fucking amazing. So like I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna play this on 120 because it just feels so good to be playing a Metroid in 120 like this. Like it feels incredibly tight and very, very smooth. Um,
Greg,
Go
dude,
on.
what?
Greg, come on.
Gregory.
Come on, man. Don't be talking
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Hey, you said it. You said
tight and smooth.
it.
Baby, you already know. Come on.
Incredibly so.
Like that.
I'm so sorry. Listeners, listen. I want to apologize right now. This is not who we are. It's not who I am.
Yes, it is.
It's fucking. Right now, in this very moment, I'm finding it very funny. Now, continue.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Zero Suit cosplay lately. Don't hate it.
Nice.
Talk about false advertising. Zero Suit. There's totally at least one suit there.
We gotta move on from Metroid, I think.
I'm so sorry. Please, if there's anything more, I will not say anything more.
No,
It's just-
I think for the sake of
Greg's
the
sake.
listeners and Greg's sanity, we gotta move on from Metroid. I feel like we triggered him somehow.
No. I'm good, guys. I am good. Please.
Says
If
the
there's more to
fucking
say,
4K kitty.
Greg's
That's what I
world,
was hoping to
Greg's
see.
Woolly World.
that's what I wanted to see in that new game.
That's the episode
Some
title,
4K.
Greg's Woolly World.
some 4K kitty.
4K kitty. There we go.
That's what I
No.
wanted to see.
No.
So again, guys, listeners, I'm so sorry. This is again, I've been
Gross.
working a lot of days, a lot of hours, and like the normal defenses and things in my mind that
Oh my god! I love all the like.
we don't get YouTube ad rev, right?
No, not at all.
You're
just
allowed to
checking.
do. You're allowed 10 seconds.
All
You're
right.
allowed.
Cumulative or anyway. Yeah. So this is like I'm working a lot of hours, and the normal barriers I have in my mind that prevent these things from
They're coming
easily
down,
slipping
baby.
past. They are not there.
They're falling fast. So yeah, I will continue to play Metroid Prime 4. I will play more after this podcast, immediately after this podcast.
Fuck yeah.
And probably until I fall asleep, because it's so far it's very, very, very good. And I'll tell you, here's the last thing I'll say. So I ran into Miles. I ran into the NPC. I got to him, the guy that everybody was complaining about. Here's the thing. Can I be frank? Can I be?
No.
I'll be Aaron.
All right. I'll be Jerry. He's not as bad as the entire internet seemed to let on he was. He's annoying, but he's like stupid in a funny kind of way, and it kind of is a little bit comedic how like the juxtaposition between like him and Samus, like she's just like doesn't speak and is just standing there like stoic, and he's like a bumbling idiot, like, and there's like it's a miracle that this guy survived, like. He has like no survival skills whatsoever, and it's kind of funny when like you have him with you and he's like he does say, like, when you first get him, he's like, hey, you we could probably like bring up the map to see where we need to go next, and like you don't have to, but you just it was like I was going to bring up my map anyways, because he was like, we should go to this place. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to look at my map, which, by the way, the map is insanely detailed in this game. Like, you can zoom in like to an entire room in that map and just like move it around. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I brought up the map, I look at it, and then like we're traversing to this area, and there's like these new monsters that got introduced that are like pretty intense. They're like these rabid four-legged like raptor things, and every time they show up he like screams like bloody murder because he's like terrified. So like these things just pop out and I'm like like shooting them and shit, and he's just like ah! Ah! Like screaming his head off. It's kind of funny. Like he's actually made me laugh a couple times because of how ridiculous he is.
I don't
And
know. I wouldn't want that.
I don't mind it. I don't think he's gonna be. I don't see him really being. Oh, and one more thing that I'll add to this. So John Linneman from Digital Foundry, I guess, was on Recetera talking about this game yesterday, I think, because people were like, "Oh, what do you think?" And he was like, "I'll be honest with you, this game feels like the Zelda game that we've actually been wanting for a long time, with like an overworld with a bunch of dungeons and shit, where like you need this thing to continue on through this dungeon. Like you get an item in this dungeon, and it's like the whole mechanic of the dungeon." he said that it's more akin to like that style of Zelda than anything, and I'm all about it
Nice, man.
if that's the way it's going to be. Because I really don't know yet. I'm still just in the first kind of area. I don't know how fast traveling looks like or anything, or if there even is. I know that there is like some sort of an overworld where you do ride that bike, which I've heard a few people say that they could probably do without like the open world type of stuff. But it's not like a full. From what I understand, I don't think it's like a fully open world. It's kind of just like an overworld, like a hub to get you to the different areas or something. I don't know. I'll know more as I play, but yeah, it's good. Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
As someone who is an unashamed Metroid Prime hater, nothing has changed in my eyes from what you said. It sounds.
But you don't have
it doesn't
Switch
sound.
2. You don't even.
Yeah, I could play it on Switch 1, but what I'm saying is, even if I had a Switch 2, I would probably take a pass because it doesn't sound like it's gonna win me over. And the things you described, like I wouldn't want, as someone like as a someone who like really liked some of the like the stuff from like Dread and the other ones. Like I don't think like it's not sounding like my cup of tea.
COT.
I think I want to replay the first few games. Like I've never played 3. It's been a long time since I played 1 or 2. So I think I'm gonna give them a good old fashioned replay, and then probably get to 4.
I would say if you're gonna replay the first one, you should probably just get that remaster
Oh yeah,
because it's really good, and it'll give you a taste of what. Now Greg has ruined me now. It'll give you a taste of what dual analog feels like
hell
for
yeah.
a Metroid game in first person.
I'm so confused as to why they haven't put the second game on Switch yet. It feels like they've had plenty of fucking.
I bet they will.
Yeah, there's no reason why they wouldn't, man. It's not like fucking Corruption where they have to
I thought
rework everything. It was on
was
GameCube,
it
so
Beth? Was it Beth that said this, or maybe I heard it from somebody else that they thought that they were actually working on Metroid Prime 2 remastered just before, like, just as like they were told, "Hey, you guys got to come and finish off this fucking Metroid Prime 4 game," because I don't think Retro wasn't doing that game at first. It was somebody else, and then they fired them, and they were like, "Nope, redo." So Retro came in and fucking redid it.
of course they did. That's how
Good
they
on 'em.
always do it.
Good on them.
Good on 'em.
Yeah. Other than that, I've just been tinkering with a lot of Steam OS stuff, but I'm gonna be consuming a lot more. Oh, I did play one other game that got that shadow drop to Game Pass. Total Chaos. It's good.
I have no idea what that
It's
is.
a really cool game. It's
Haven't heard of it.
it's a mod of a Doom game from like ages ago. But this is like a full on thing. And the best way that I could describe it, it's like first person Doom sort of, but like old school Doom, not like Eternal in 2016. But it's also like a survival horror game with like inventory and like hunger and like a whole bunch of other stuff. It's
Holy
more
shit.
melee focused right now. And like items can break. You have to like find different blueprints to craft new like weapons and shit. It seems like from what I've played so far, it seems
Sounds
really,
cool.
really cool.
Yeah.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? Have you ever played Condemned?
Oh yeah. Oh, big time.
That's what it reminds me of.
Okay.
Like just like that really like melee driven horror. Because it is very combat focused, but it could be pretty creepy at times. And the graphics are really cool too. Like it's and very well optimized. I'll say that.
Nice.
I'm getting like constant 120 locked in.
constant
Everything on high.
120.
speaking of, this past weekend I finished up Doom: The Dark Ages.
Oh, you did?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
talk
fucking
about it.
love. I fucking loved that game.
Hmm.
I think maybe what it was that like kept me more invested than I was with 2016. Like the bunch of times I've tried to play it, I think it was the shield.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I think like the act of doing like all like the parrying and then like melee counters and then like just like how frenetic it was. Like not to say that the other ones are not frenetic, but like this
Yeah.
is like it was like super frenetic and you had to have like so much awareness of what was around you. I should have bumped the difficulty. I regret not doing it because I was playing on just like the base difficulty, but it was
Yeah,
little bit baby game at that difficulty. I could have
yeah, you
cranked it a
definitely
bit,
could have.
but yeah, but no, I had a fun time throughout. The gimmick levels where you're either in the big robot or the dragon.
Oh,
I
they're
just didn't
so
find
good.
that I didn't find that they overstayed their welcome. Like they
Yeah.
were there like just long enough. Everything felt good. Like oh, it was such a good time. And out of the box ran great on PC, as
Yeah,
they
those
always
Doom
do.
games, dude,
Nice,
they
dude.
someone needs to just like consult with them and just be like, "Can we just like have these guys like give us their like source code or whatever it is that they have to give us for their
Their
engine?"
Krabby
Cuz
Patty
like
secret formula.
I mean,
Mhm.
Jesus Christ, they are Bethesda and Bethesda's owned by Xbox. Like, come on. Just use use their shit for everything. Cuz all these Doom
Mhm.
games, dude, they've always been like this. Doom 2016, I remember when that came out, I was like, "No fucking way this game is going to run good. It looks too crazy." Cuz it did. Like I remember like seeing that announced. I was like, "This looks insane." Like, what is this running on? And then when I got it, I was like, how is this possible? Like it runs so smooth. Like it's
Mhm.
crazy how smooth those games. They're very very well optimized.
Mhm.
Always out of the box.
Greg,
But yeah, I yeah.
how are the weapons in Doom: The Dark Ages like compared to the other Doom
So
games?
so they're good. They're great. But I have to tell you about how the way I played this game
Okay.
is I I got the shotgun and pretty much exclusively used that.
The
Then I
super
got the
shotgun?
super shot. Then I got the super shotgun, and I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely only using this, and that's all I used.
Yeah, I'm
Now,
kind of with you there.
the weapons briefly
They're
when
fine.
I did use them were they're fine, they're good, they're a ton of fun, but just
That shotgun's the way.
I don't know, that super shotgun felt so good to use, and
Oh
like
my god.
you can get your ammo refilled so easily all the time. Like it has a low, it's so strong, it has a low like ammo count, but it doesn't matter because you're
You're
refilling
just
your ammo all the
constantly,
time,
yeah.
and it
Yeah.
was oh, it was a blast. And then it had like it was like the setting was super cool. Like I I mean maybe I mean this is again I'm I guess in this podcast the Warhammer guy, but I really like the hybridization of like sci-fi and medieval shit.
Oh yeah, I'm there with you.
And like, it did it perfectly and it was so good. And then right when the setting is starting to, maybe not like overstay its welcome, you get like teleported into spoilers, teleported into like old gods Lovecraftian world,
Ooh.
Yeah,
and that's
it's
fucking sick as hell.
yeah.
I destroyed a goddamn Cthulhu from inside out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, like in
Oh,
retrospect,
that's
that
sick.
game does have some pretty wild moments. For me personally, I thought that Eternal was the best of the three. Um, but I would definitely recommend that you go back and try 2016 again.
I'll try it again. I'll try it again and see how it goes. But I my fear is that I'm gonna be like, man, wish I had my shield.
Because like I would tell you to go play Eternal, but like Eternal is even more like aerial. Like you're in the sky hook shotting things like you're moving constantly like everywhere. But I mean Dark Ages also has that though. Like you're constantly moving. It's like a constant rhythm that you're in, which is really
Mhm.
cool. I like that style of gameplay where it's like you enter like an area and you're like, "Oh fuck, here we go." and it's just like that thing gotta kill this thing, gotta fucking kill this, and like you're kind of trying to map out like what to do first. Well, that's how I play, anyways. I don't know how you were playing, if it was similar or not.
So yeah, I mean, I checked out everything. I scoured the maps. Something that I want to talk about. You guys are enjoyers of music.
Yeah.
Um, and this one, it didn't have Mick Gordon, and he is missed. But whoever like replaced him, I forget who it was. It's someone known, but whoever replaced him did a good ass job. And something I noticed is in all the songs are in a time signature where the sound of like Doom Guy's heavy footfalls is almost like bass drum to like to the music that's going on, because like
That's
stuff
cool.
will happen and it's just you're running, it's just like bum 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 bum, because that's like the rhythm of your footfalls, and it's so fucking sick because they're
Yeah.
such heavy footfalls, and like all in all, it's so well done, so smart.
Yeah,
Who
it's good.
does it,
And like
Jerry? I assume you were looking it up.
the soundtrack too is like very like Amon Amarth. That's like what the soundtrack
Oh,
feels like is Amon Amarth. It's just like the it's got like this gallop to it, and you're just like, holy fuck! Like, and yeah, it's I mean, but again, I as much as I like it, I still think like Doom Eternal, like I'm not kidding. Like the first time playing Doom Eternal, fighting that boss, I don't know, I think it was the Marauder. This is the first time you hear that song. The only thing they fear is you, dude. The first time I was like, what in the holy fuck is this, Mick Gordon? What have you done? Like, this is the heaviest fucking song I think I've ever heard in my life. Like, it was insane. Like, I couldn't believe that it was just like perfect for this moment where it just like builds up. And like I think that's the thing that was missing from Dark Ages for me, was the way that like Mick didn't just make a soundtrack for those two Doom games. He like fused the music to the game itself, and like made music around actions in the game. Like it's like even just starting off in 2016, like hit like the few punches at the beginning are like synced up with the music, and then like when he grabs the shotgun and cocks the shotgun and then it kicks into the song, like there's just like so much going on with the music that Mick did, that it's like a work of art in a masterclass. It's a masterclass in game soundtrack creation. Like it's insane. um but hats off to Finishing Move. That's who did the Dark Ages soundtrack, which by the way, you can get it on it might be I think it's on Apple Music, and most likely on Spotify. So if you want to check that soundtrack out, it's by Finishing Move. There's some really good songs on there. Like there's a couple. I know, Greg, if you go look up the soundtrack by them, you'll definitely hear a few songs that you're like, oh fuck yes, this song, and it'll
So
put you back in it.
like the thing about the soundtrack is I loved it. I can't remember a single goddamn song, but
oh,
in the moment, it worked really well.
Yeah, no, I was that's what I mean. Like if you go back now and listen to the soundtrack and you flick through the songs, you'll hear one and go, "Oh man, this one." Like there's a couple of there that are just fucking bangers, man. Like absolute bangers of metal songs.
dude.
Hmm.
So good.
Oh man, Greg, I've got a soundtrack I want you to look up later. Not whenever, the Bravely Default soundtrack, dude. Holy shit! Like it's a
Yeah,
JR. It's a fantasy.
Bravely Default?
Dude, okay, so it's a fantasy JRPG, right? But
I know the one.
the battle themes, and especially the boss battle themes, dude, they incorporate the guitars, like shrieking, like heavy wailing guitars into the fucking boss battle themes, like just like wow, 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 and I'm not doing it any justice at all. I sound like
You're
Fucking
selling it. You're selling
iced
it to me.
Earth.
I'm sounding like Jack Black right now, but yeah, man, go check out the
Is
soundtrack
it
to
like an
Bravely
Iron
Default.
Maiden fucking soundtrack?
No, I can't explain it, but dude, it's so fucking good. Like, there's a song, I forget what the whole name is, but it's got Ouroboros in the name. Just look up that track. That fucking boss battle is so fucking intense because like that's the true final boss of the game, and like the fucking track that plays throughout that is just as insane as the whole boss battle.
I'll bring it up for later.
Please, dude.
Bravely Default Ouroboros theme. I'll bring it up. I'll give it a listen to.
There was
I'll give it a listen.
Hell yeah.
a moment last night when I was playing Metroid, um, when the music kicked in and there was lyrics, and I wasn't expecting that.
That's weird. like
But
like
it was
actual
good.
spoken lyrics, or was it in like a chant or something?
Actually, I think it was spoken lyrics, but it was very like chanty.
Mm,
Like
okay.
it was, yeah, but it was like it was like
Some must be careful, turn into a bomb.
Sam is lock on and shoot that alien.
Charge the beam, charge the beam, charge the beam.
We're geniuses. Holy shit, this is so good.
super missile, super missile, super missile, super missile.
It's got like the Doom 2016. Dude, Metroid 2016. Fuse them together. That'd be sweet.
You know,
Metroid Prime,
it's
but Doom
funny actually that
2016.
you say that because after I played Metroid Prime 3 and now after playing this, more so back with Metroid Prime 3 because that came out in what, 2010, I think, ish, 2009, 2010.
That's right.
That game definitely had an influence on Doom 2016. It
Hell
it
yeah.
it has that like because like in Doom you do this dance in a way,
Oh yeah.
figuratively speaking, with like you lock into like a guy and you're kind of like you're strafing around them and it's just like jump 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 like it's very like you're moving around, you're doing the dance. You do that shit in Metroid Prime. Like that's the kind of shit that you do. It's very once it clicked and I was like, holy fuck, like this shares a lot of DNA with Doom. Like specifically like the newer ones. Cause it's just like that, I don't know, just that dance and then just kind of like strategizing like, okay, I gotta take this guy out first and like deal with this guy. And like the bosses too are very much like the bosses are almost like it feels like Punch Out to me. Because you're just kind of like locked onto a boss and it's like in almost like a circle and you're just trying to learn how to like dodge its attacks and then look for its weaknesses when you can. Like yeah, I love that shit. Anyways, uh Greg, I'm glad that you finally got through Doom Dark Ages, but I do recommend that you throw on that Doom 2016 and give it another good old fashioned rap.
I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try.
Damn
but
it. I was gonna make that joke.
I'm going to. I feel like I'm gonna miss my shield. I'm gonna miss it so bad.
Yeah.
That parry sound. Oh,
Yeah, Aaron, you've been developing a problem.
Dude, I can't stop playing Suikoden. I bought the HD remaster on Switch 2, and because I mean I know I've heard a lot about the second game, about how great that is, and how the main antagonist is like fucking terrifying, like just one of the best of like any JRPG out there. So
In Suikoden 1?
Suikoden 2,
Oh, 2. I never
2.
played 2.
I'm gonna eventually get to that, but I mean they're both kind of like short-ish. Like the first game is like roughly 25 hours, and I think the second game is about that, if not like maybe like a teeny bit shorter, I think. But yeah, the first game, I was just like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, let's
Hmm.
just fucking chug it, get it out of the way, get it done and over with, so we can get to two.
Butt chug this game.
Butt chug Suikoden.
That's the episode title.
Butt chug Suikoden. Yeah. Um. But yeah, so I threw on Suikoden 1 with the intention of just getting through it, getting on to Suikoden 2, but no, I'm actually really digging the first game. There's a lot of shit that it shares with other RPGs that I really like, when we're talking about Lisa the Painful, and I was talking about how there's like a million different characters and how you can really fine-tune your party to fit every single need you have in your party. Like, oh, I need a long-range character here who does healing magic and so on and so forth. Suikoden is like that was it before any other game did that. I mean, not literally, but like, um, like Chrono Cross has that same kind of thing where there's like fucking 45 different recruitable party members, but like Suikoden 1 has just a bajillion because you can recruit like a fucking cook, you can recruit a fucking guy that makes an elevator. Uh, so before we get to that, like the whole point of the game is like you're a little kid who like your daddy is like a general or something in this imperial army that's doing bad shit, and it's a typical like, oh, empire doing bad things. Me join rebellion to overthrow empire because empire bad. And then yeah, so your kid gets or your guy and you're like three servants or whatever, you like run away, you end up becoming the leader of this liberation army, and you go find this like random ass castle in the middle of a lake. So spoilers, I guess. The leader at the time of the liberation army dies, and everybody's like, "Dog, you're the leader now." Like, dude, I know the perfect hideout. We need a new hideout, but I know the perfect hideout. Dude, look, you see that lake? See that fucking lake? See that castle in that fucking lake? We're going there,
I
dog.
remember that. Yeah, yeah. It's so sick. You get there and you're just like, this is mine.
Yeah, it is really fucking cool,
The
but
whole
like,
thing. It is.
surely the fucking empire can see this gigantic castle in the lake and like
No.
fucking bomb it or something. But yeah, you take over this like this weird castle in the middle of a lake, and you're slowly, I guess, improving on it because at first it's just overrun by monsters and this like dragon and shit. But then you recruit people. Like I said earlier, you recruit a cook to make you food in your castle. You can recruit a dude to run your like storehouse, so you can store items there. Take items off of characters, put them on whoever else. You can recruit a guy that makes a fucking elevator because there's like 4 floors to the bitch. You can what is there? You
To this
can
bitch.
to this bit. You can recruit a blacksmith, a fucking orb setter, taker offer person, like every need you could ever have. It's right there in your castle, everything. And then there's just so many fucking cool characters that you can add in your party too, and you can customize the crap out of them with different orbs. Like there's an orb for lightning magic, or there's an orb for like increased crits, or an orb that makes it so you heal every turn. So it's like, okay,
What's
well,
crazy about that game, if I remember correctly, because I haven't played it in
yeah.
years, is the fact that like everybody that you meet that has a fucking portrait can be recruited,
Oh yeah, yeah.
which
There's
is insane.
I've started writing shit down in this notebook I have, like an insane person. I'll be like, okay, well, Mina in this town, Ante, and then I'll write down like what she needs. Like, oh, she needs me to go get dancing shoes. Okay, I got dancing shoes. Okay, I got Mina. Cross it off the list. I've got this list of like people I've come across that I haven't recruited yet that I'm gonna go back to eventually because I just got the ability to teleport, so I can teleport places. I can use this mirror to go right back to the fucking castle. Um,
Fuck yeah.
oh, the combat. Yeah, the combat is super fucking cool.
6 characters, if I remember right.
Yep, yep, yep. You have your front row and your back row. And well, okay, so I kind of fucking hate that you like for the I'm like 10 hours in, but there's always like somebody that has to be in your party and you can't take them out and like put whoever you want in there. I'm sure later in the game you can do that, but right now, like for Gremio is always Gremio's your like fucking manservant. He's always like, "Oh, young master vomit," because I need my
Hey
guy vomit.
man, Gremio's cool.
He's cool, but he kind of sucks.
He's your homeboy. He gets good.
Hopefully, like he's kind of
He
all right
does.
right now.
Have you done any of those like full scale like fucking war fights?
Yes, and that shit's cool. And the duels, oh my
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
lord, dude.
I remember as a like kid playing that and being like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
Because it's like out of nowhere. It's like you must assemble the troops, and you're like, "What the fuck are we talking about right now?"
Because it's like it's right after this fucking elf village gets burnt to the ground, and then you go meet
The
with your
kobolds.
Yep.
Was it the kobolds or the elves?
Yeah, it was in the Cobalt Village actually. It's
Yeah,
you go there
fucking
after
little
the Elf
kobolds.
Village. Yeah. And then they're like, "Okay, we need to." They do that typical JRPG thing where they give you a choice, but like the choice literally doesn't matter because they're just gonna pick whatever. They're like, "We need to assemble the troops now," and your choices are either "Let's fucking go" or no, not yet. And if you pick no, not yet, the dude will just be like, well, I mean, war is all about killing shit right now, so let's go. And then you just go. But
Yeah.
so the wars are like, obviously there's your army, there's the Imperial army, and it's just rock, paper, scissors essentially, because I think it's like
It's like a tower defense, isn't it? Sort of.
nah, it's just like each army has like a health meter pretty much, and I think it's like attacks
Oh
are
yeah.
like having your troops melee attack is strong against bows but weak to magic, and then magic is or bows are stronger against magic. Blah blah blah. There's like a whole fucking weapons triangle basically, and then you just kill them down to 0, and then you win. Woohoo! And then there's the one-on-one duels against the
So yeah, and the duels too. The duels are fucking nuts.
they're nasty, man. Well, not nasty, but like they're pretty fucking cool because it's you and then like the commander of the enemy army, and you're facing off mono e mono, and it's still like another like it's another the weapon triangle thing. Rock paper scissors is what I'm trying to say. It's another rock
Mm.
paper scissors type thing, but like your enemy will say shit after each attack, and you'll kind of have to like I guess deduce what he's about to do, like based on what he says, like, "Oh, now's
Yeah,
my
I kind of remember that.
chance." And so it's like, okay,
Yes.
you can either
Yeah.
do a regular
I
attack,
remember
defend, or do a super move.
struggling as a kid with that because I remember it being like a pretty huge difficulty spike. Because doesn't that happen right after the fucking war shit?
Yep. Yeah, and then you go
Like
storm his
immediately
castle.
afterwards, like, hey, how about another new battle mechanic that you've never had a chance to fucking play with? And then it's just like, boom, now you're doing this new thing. But yeah, dude, you know what? When you start Suikoden 2, I might start that with you. I
Oh,
might take that journey with you. Because,
fuck
like,
yeah, dude.
I've only ever played one. Dude, did I ever tell you how I acquired Suikoden 1?
No.
That thing was in a fucking Kmart bargain bin for $5.
Oh, that's a
And I
sweet deal.
bought it. I was with a friend. We seen it in the bin, and we, for whatever reason, were crying laughing at the cover art. And we were like, this looks so stupid.
It does look
And then we looked
stupid though.
and then we looked at the back and we were like, wait, this looks cool as fuck. What is this? Because like it had like screenshots on the back, and it was in like one of the I don't know why. It's not 2 discs. It was in one of those fat fucking 2-disc case.
Yeah.
But it wasn't 2 discs. There were so many things I like had questions about with this game. It's just like, okay, this game is in a bargain bin for like $5 at a Kmart. It's got a fat case. It's also awesome looking on the back, but horrific looking on like not horrific, but like I wonder if I can find Suikoden cover art USA.
Yeah, the USA
'Cause
cover
it
art
did
is
not
pretty
look like
gnarly. It's like
oh yeah, dude,
80s
this is
fucking
ridiculous, dude. I'm looking at this again, and it is as stupid looking now as it was back then. And yeah, it even says for it says 1 disc. It says 1 disc on the thing. It says 1 disc.
why is it
Like
in a
it was like
fucking fat case?
I don't know.
Maybe there's like a big old manual in there.
Oh.
some
No,
world
there
building,
wasn't.
who
It was a
knows?
regular manual.
Well, who
I'm-
knows?
Greg, you got to see this though. I'm gonna put this in the chat.
Why?
I need you to take a look at this
My
this cover art.
My favorite none of these characters look like any of the characters that are in the fucking game, first of all. But like my favorite is the guy on the left with the tall hair, and he's just like
Yeah. He has like that big boofy hair. Like this looks like something straight out of like an 80s fucking movie.
that's
Like an
what I'm
action movie
fucking
from the
saying,
80s.
yeah. And none of these look like any of the characters that you recruit because these look like fucking like wizards and warriors and shit. But like no, this game is supposed to be like I don't know, like
Greg, go check our group chat.
Chinese or something. I don't know.
Everybody that's listening, please go look
Yeah,
up.
it's that feels kid approved or kids to adults. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's I think that's very of the time when I think probably like some exec at Konami was like, no, anime won't sell it. Yeah, that's not gonna sell in the West. We gotta adopt their art style.
I'll
And so you got like
It's so weird
got,
though.
like-
Like the Japanese art is so good.
Yep. I'll make sure that the US one is this week's hard image of the week.
Yes, please, because it goes pretty hard. And then you look at Suikoden 2, and it's like,
It's
oh yeah,
anime as
like
fuck, dude.
I would 100% pick this game up. But if you had this next to that fucking thing, I'd be like, there's no goddamn way you're telling me this is the same series. There's no way,
Oh,
dude.
the Japanese cover, the fucking
Yeah, the
they
white
did
one, the white Japanese cover is
they did
so
have
good.
the fucking oh man, that's so
I
stupid.
know. Yep. Because
But
like the Japanese one is very similar to the Suikoden 2 cover art.
yep,
Yeah,
it's
hilarious.
cool though. The music is
It
really
is very cool.
the music is really fucking good too. Like a lot of the talents have
I
some.
don't really remember it, but yeah,
Oh, it's
tell me
great.
more.
It's good. There's I don't know the names of any of the tracks, but some of the talents have just like the most serene, like tranquil shit that make you feel right at home. It's never um like frenetic or like high energy or anything like that. Like most of their JRPGs, it's really like just feels like home. Just feel like you're sitting at home.
It's good
guys,
shit.
I got some breaking news.
Yo,
Breaking news.
Breaking news as of like
Did we
51
find
minutes
Beth?
ago. No.
Oh.
You guys were you guys fans of the OG Mortal Kombat movie
Yes.
oh yeah.
from like the 90s?
Mhm.
Please don't tell me someone died.
Cary Hiroyuki Tagawa, the guy who played Shang Tsung, is dead at 75.
No.
He was so good. Reprised his role in MK11.
What?
Yeah, he was the model and voice for Shang Tsung in MK11. Unfortunately, the game sucked ass, but like it's still cool he did it.
Man.
That sucks.
R.I.P. to a real one. I only know him from that one role, but he did it so well.
It's so memorable. That is
Your
such a
soul
memorable role.
is mine. That fucking 13-second pause, dude. Oh, it kills me every time. That was the one and only movie I ever bought on back when they had like Xbox TV and movies on the 360. I fucking bought that movie because it was so good.
Hey, you know what? In the pantheon of video game movies, not a bad one, honestly.
No, you could do
it's-
way worse.
It's fine.
Remember the Prince of Persia movie that chugged balls?
Oh God. There was a
With Jake Gyllenhaal as
yeah.
as a Persian, as an Iranian Jake Gyllenhaal.
Ugh,
Yeah. And then there was that Assassin's Creed movie.
I don't
It was a
remember
real
that.
winner.
Yep.
Didn't that
I
have,
never
like,
saw
Michael
that one.
Fassbender or something. Was he Ezio?
Fassbender. Yeah.
Emil?
I mean,
Please do it, Greg.
Mikael Fassbender.
Greg, do the succulent
Yes,
music.
Michael Fassbender was in that movie.
He was?
Yeah, he was the titular assassin.
Was it Ezio?
Then that's the Jonathan,
I don't think it was
Assassin.
Ezio,
Jonathan Assassin.
Yeah, he was John Assassin.
Michael Assassin.
Jesus Christ. Fassassin Bender.
Michael Titty Assassin Fassbender.
Oh man.
Yeah.
After I do Suikoden 1, should I do Look Outside
hog.
and then Suikoden 2 or flip
Yeah,
it?
let's do Look Outside because I've already sort of started that. I didn't get very far because I was
Okay.
like, I haven't heard Aaron talking about this, and I feel like if he had seen this one thing that I just seen, he would have
Oh,
shit his fucking pants.
Yeah.
Because it's wild. Like it fucks with your head.
Good. I'm
Like,
ready for that shit.
immediately. It's like, what's that sound outside? I should look. And then you hear someone being like, hey, you should totally look outside. And then you're like, oh, well, I was going to. And they're like, yeah, it's crazy. You should look. And then I was like, actually, I don't know if I want to. And then they were like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't. And it's like, why? And it's like, well, I think some bad shit's happening outside. Maybe you should take a look. And all it is, you're talking to a person on the other side of the wall, and all you see is like their eye through the wall, and they're like, I'm your neighbor. I'm your you should go look outside. And it's like, I don't know about that, dude. If you do look outside, spoiler alert, because this is literally the second you load this game up. If you do look outside, it is the most horrific 8-bit shit I've ever seen. Like, your dude opens the blind, and then his whole face like melts outward, and like it just game overs.
Oh
So yeah,
shit.
don't look outside
That was a
until
quick
you
beat.
figure out more. Yeah, but yeah, that we should you should like let's get on that once you've finished Suikoden. You're probably gonna finish that like by this weekend, the
I
rate
think
that you're
so.
going.
I'm gonna see how long it is real fast. Unless you already looked it up.
It's 20. Yeah, it's about like main story is only like 20. So it's about 24 hours
Oh,
ish if you're doing some other shit.
yeah, I'm like
So
13
you said
hours
you're like
in.
10 hours or something in.
Yeah, almost there. All right.
So you're like halfway there. I mean, you get a couple good days on the weekend where you're just like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna stay at home and play video games.
Random Recommendated Games!
I'll give a quick one right now. Hey, .mu, they keep making good games,
Yeah, you
man.
fucking do.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Just go and play it because it's super fucking good. It's like it's just like whatever these guys make is just like, oh, this is a crazy beat 'em up. It's such a good beat 'em up. It's I don't really know what else to say other than it's a fantastic co-op game. I'm going to be playing much co-op with that game tomorrow night actually
Much.
with my buddy. Yeah, go check it out. It's a Marvel game. It's pixelated. It's got like that old school arcadey feel of like the X-Men arcade game. But it's got like a lot of really good polish to it. Same like no different than like again, if you play this game and you're like, wow, this is really good, just go get Streets of Rage 4 because that game is so goddamn good. So good. And the soundtrack is so good. Greg, did you play Streets of Rage 4?
I have not.
Oh, dude. I will play that game with you start to finish because it is fucking incredible. Actually, we could all play it because it's 4-player
Listen,
co-op.
if we're all playing a co-op game, I know which one we're playing.
More Space Marine.
We gotta finish that one before we go to start raging at any streets. We're gonna play that one.
Space the Marines. Space docks the Marines.
Yep.
For the Emperor.
But
For the Horde.
composer for Streets of Rage 4 is the same one who did the Genesis ones. They came back.
Yes.
Oh,
what's
Yuzo
his name?
Koshiro?
Yeah.
That's
Oh
yeah.
my god. Dude, that guy was a wizard on Genesis. He like people were like, "How are you doing this? Like
Dude.
how are you able to do this with the Genesis?"
You
He
should
like
hear-
figured that shit out.
Did you hear the shit he did on the DS with the Etrian Odyssey games?
He did those?
Oh my god, yeah. He
What?
he nailed that shit, man.
No way.
Sounds not almost like an orchestra, but it sounds like similar to a full-blown orchestra, but on a fucking DS cartridge. That shit's so good.
Wow. Yeah, no, those soundtracks are really good for those Streets of Rage games. And Streets of Rage 4 is no slouch.
No slouch.
He's good. He's good. What do you guys got for some Rex?
I don't have a game.
Oh, what do you
I mean,
got?
unless it's Space Marine 2, everyone should go play it. But my recommendation, due to news, is everyone go watch the original Mortal Kombat movie
Yeah. Do it.
in honor
for
of
us.
Carrie. Great movie.
May he
This is
rest.
an awesome movie.
As far as video games movie go, let me qualify it. As far as video game movies go, great movie.
Yeah.
I won't go crazy.
For my game, I want to recommend. Well, my brother-in-law and I, we're still hooked on Marvel Rivals, and I've been playing a lot of Invisible Woman whenever I play healer, because just so fucking good. smacks so fucking hard. If I do damage, I've started doing Phoenix. Phoenix fucking rules. I love using Phoenix. If I do tank, I'm almost always going the Thing or Da Fing as we call him. Da Fing, Marvel's Da Fing. Where with the blue skin because he has a fucking skin that makes him blue. I don't know. Marvel Rivals is still good. Go play that game because it's good.
How's that one character that is pandering to me?
What?
What?
That's more an inside joke for anyone who knows me. Isn't there like some like buff Valkyrie lady who has like a pretty plain name like
Oh,
Amanda? Like
Angela.
what's I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Angela.
that's what it is.
Could you imagine if it was Amanda? Holy shit, Amanda, Amanda,
I mean,
Amanda, Amanda,
listen,
Amanda.
it's not too far off. Her name is Angela.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Angela's still pretty cracked. Not as broken as she
Because I
used to
because
be,
I
but
like I saw that character and I was like, oh, you really want me to come back and play this, don't you,
dude,
Marvel?
she fucking rips because like she could be a good back diver, she could be a good frontliner, she's good at peeling, dude, she's good at a little bit of everything. But Daredevil is still fucking broken. I still hate Daredevil. He can eat my butt and balls, like the whole fucking butt and balls, dude. Fuck you, Daredevil.
Bareback button
Fucking
balls.
Daredevil.
I was gonna say too, not a game, but definitely a recommendation that I watched last weekend. Everybody go watch that Begonia movie because holy shit, that was a ride.
Or
Very
VHS
good.
Halloween. VHS
I
Halloween
watched half of that and I
slapped.
thought it was okay.
Dude, it gets way better.
Does it?
Yeah,
I'm a sucker for found footage movies. I don't know what the fuck it is and what's wrong with me. I it's like
they're
I'll
good.
watch the shittiest of like actually I threw on a found footage movie like a few weeks ago because it was like I kept seeing like TikToks and fucking reels of this guy being like, "Do you want to see the most fucked up movies you've ever seen in your life?" And then I was like, "Yes, I do." And then he was like, "You got to watch Dream Eater." And I threw
I've
it
heard
on and I
about
went,
that.
"This is fucking bad. This is not a good movie." It's not good at all. I don't know how much they're paying this fucking bald bitch to tell us how crazy this movie is,
That's
but
his
like
TikTok fucking name, bald bitch.
bald bitch. Um, so yeah, that wasn't a good one, but like yeah, I'm a sucker for a found footage movie, dude. I
Oh,
I like them.
one last rec before we go. Dude, we finished Animal
Yeah,
Kingdom before it left Netflix because it's off
and you
Netflix now.
cried.
It's gone.
Yeah, you cried like a
I
little baby
fucking
bitch.
dude, that ending fucking caught me off guard, man. So like the whole show, you're following this crime family, the Codys, and they're stealing shit. They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars on shit.
Maybe a spoiler alert
No, that's not a
if you're gonna
spoiler
spoil.
alert. No, I'm not
No,
gonna
I mean if
spoil
you're gonna
anything.
spoil the ending.
Okay. No, I'm yeah. So I mean, like just like your typical fucking crime drama, like shit happens and they deal with it as crime people do. But like the ending, man, like like you don't get any kind of clue as to like what's gonna happen to it. It just kind of like leading up to the final episode, and then you get to the final episode, and like it's just like it just drops the fucking hammer in a way. I guess like Jerry, you said you're interested in watching it, so I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna leave it at that, man.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
nuts.
hang on. Uh, do you know the movie I was talking about, Begonia? Do you know anything about this movie?
No,
No?
no.
Okay. So it's got Meth Damon, as I like to call him,
Yep.
Jesse Plemons.
I know.
You know
Yep.
exactly who I'm talking about, right?
Yep. Yep.
um, he looks like Matt Damon, but like bargain bin Matt Damon. Um,
Yep.
he's so fucking good in this movie. So it's him and there's another actor who legitimately has uh autism on the spectrum, and like because at first I was like, I know this guy is like playing a character that clearly has autism, but like either this actor is super good at doing this, or this is a legitimate person that has autism that's acting in this role. And it
Yeah.
was. I looked it up afterwards, and he was, and I was like, holy fuck! And like, man, he put on a hell of a fucking show. Um, but it also has Emma Stone in it, who I'm a sucker for Emma Stone. I think she's
Oh
a
yeah.
great
Yep.
actress. Um, and this movie is really just like the three of those characters. And the premise of the movie is that these two guys, who are related, they're cousins. They've like gone down so many rabbit holes, and they're just constantly consuming like conspiracy shit. And they're like the CEO woman who's Emma Stone. She she's like she's some kind of a fucking alien or something. So we're gonna like capture her and we're gonna torture her and shit to figure out like what she's doing on this planet. And dude, it is like a powder keg. There are scenes that are like 10 minutes long of just dialogue between like Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons that like you got to remind yourself to breathe. It's so tense. Like that's how good it is. It is fucking wild. I
Holy
highly recommend
shit.
that you and Cheyenne watch this movie. 100%. Greg, stay very far away from this movie.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna watch it. I'm gonna figure out where the
It's
fuck it
fucked up.
is.
The director is Yorgos Lanthimos or whatever his name is.
That
I'm probably butchering his name. He
sounds
did the movie The
familiar.
Lobster. He did The Killing of a Sacred Deer. He did Dogtooth. He's done some very fucked up movies that are very highly acclaimed. The
Nice.
Lobster's good. Yeah, go check out Begonia. Go check
Nice.
out Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Go watch Mortal Kombat the movie. Go watch Animal Kingdom.
Play Marvel Rivals. Fuck
Play more
Daredevil.
Marvel Rivals. Yeah, fuck Daredevil.
Right.
Zero Suit Samus.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Greg? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's nodding with his whole body.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah.
And then while you're at it, Aaron, where can they get more content like this top shelf show that they just consumed?
Please, God.
By the
go
way,
to-
thanks if you made it this far.
yeah. Yeah. If you're watching this far, we love you. Thank you. And yeah, go to superghost.site, man. It's all there. All of our episodes, fucking socials, the Patreon. It's $2, $4, $8 a month now. You can get some more cool shit. We figured it out. We found the secret formula. We figured it out. The Patreon
we?
is like, it's good now
Great.
until we start
Sweet.
making more video shit. Yeah.
Yeah. We have, I'd say, coming up pretty soon, if not maybe even the next episode, we will be doing a Fantasy Critic recap where, Aaron, you'll be able to sit and kind of take this in because this happened before the big merger of 2025.
Yeah.
So Greg, Beth, and myself, we have done Fantasy Critic now since we've been Super Ghost. And yeah, we're gonna announce who has won. We'll do a quick little recap of the games that we've selected and everything, and then in typical normal Super Ghost fashion, we like to punish each other for trying our best. That's what we do here. You try your best, not good enough. Now you get whipped. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna whip the loser into shape, which is probably gonna be me if I'm being honest, because like I lost. How many years in a row did I lose? Or did I lose all of them? Didn't I lose all of them
I
so
lost
far?
1 year. I lost 1 year.
Did you? Oh yeah, because what did we make you play? Oh, Celeste. Yeah,
Celeste.
yeah, we made you play Celeste. So that's what we do, Aaron.
And just to be clear, it's not like a
Yeah,
punishment
I
meant to
know,
be
I know.
painful. We choose something that we think the other person would like, but they would never play.
Yeah, that's the aim. And it's a mandatory sentence of 8 hours. They got me to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey 1 year.
How many hours of Stardew have you logged?
I think if I had to guess, I think I'm about 12 hours in, maybe. I've played my mandatory sentencing, and I've gotten to the mandatory whatever floor you asked me to get to on the ice. I think I went past that because I was actually enjoying that. So good job. I actually did end up enjoying that game, but we'll talk more about that on the
All right.
on the episode. But yeah, just again, Aaron, just so that you understand, we choose a game that they we think that they're gonna like, and then they chose Assassin's Creed 1 year, and no sir, I don't like it.
I think you would have liked if you engaged with it the way the game wanted you to. Instead
But see, I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't tell me I could fight like fucking Geralt from The Witcher and then be like, actually, no, you gotta be really quiet. You gotta be quiet. You can't be swinging your sword around. Like, fuck off. Don't let me have this cool ass combat.
Don't let me have this cool sword.
But that's anyways, thanks for listening, folks. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Greg, say bye.
Get fucked.